Moving is definitely one of the most stressful life events according to experts. Even when we had moved together more than 10 times during the last 10 years, it never gets easier. As we have mentioned before, we lived in Boston for 4 years, and then we moved back home. 2 years later, we were planning to move back again to the US. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps of the moving process, transforming what was a stressful situation into a successful journey to hopefully make your trip easier than it was for us. At first, we thought, we're going back to Boston, this is going to be a piece of cake. Well, it was not. Plus, we'll share some practical tips on managing expenses along the way. First step, making decisions. 1. Define the household. This time it wasn't just academic mom and dad anymore. The academic baby was being baked and we had Coco. The feat of moving Coco will come soon in a new video. 2. Decide an estimated date for your arrival to the new location. 3. Look for relocation companies. There are lots of relocation services on the market. Pick one with good comments online. We usually use Yelp prior for these purposes. We ended up hiring Ward Van Lines, WVL. 4. Decide what you want to bring with you. Since space means money, we left behind lots of stuff because it was not worth it to take it with us. We ended up moving around 40 medium-sized cardboard boxes which used 11 M3 of a container. They charged us USD 8,000. This included packing materials, importation paperwork, ground transportation from Valdivia to Valparaiso, Chile, and the marine transport to Boston. Don't bother packing anything. Moving companies needs to certify the exact content of every box when moving people abroad. They make an inventory and pack your stuff, which is helpful. Important. Every time you hire a service, don't forget that you are paying for it, so they have to fulfill what you are paying for in terms of deadlines and services covered. In our case, shipping took longer than expected, and we got reimbursed accordingly. Boston is one of the 3 most expensive cities in the US to live in. We regularly use different websites to find a place as Zillow. Also, if you want to make your life easier and cheaper, you can choose to live in a community where they take care of everything, from changing burnt sockets to unclogging pipes and others. More often than not, these places have a central administration and don't necessarily require a realtor fee. Second step, embrace the paperwork jungle. We know paperwork can be overwhelming, but don't let it dampen your spirit. Obtaining visas and necessary permits is a crucial step in the moving process. Each country has its own requirements, so read up on the paperwork jungle and start gathering all the necessary documents. Do not wait until the last moment to get this done. The process to get either a visa or a work permit may take several months for some countries. Third step, do not improvise, budget like a pro. Managing expenses is the key to a smooth move abroad. Start by creating a detailed budget that covers every aspect of the process, including initial costs and ongoing expenses. Include in your budget an item for unexpected expenses. Believe me, there's always something that you won't see coming. Look for cost-cutting opportunities, such as selling unnecessary items or finding affordable housing options. With a well-planned budget, you'll gain peace of mind and ensure a financially successful move. Takeaway: moving abroad is a very complex process that may generate a burden emotionally and to your finances. To ease the process, ask for help. Talk to friends that have done this before or might know someone that did. Google has lots of very useful forums and resources. If you are moving with your partner, split roles. We highly recommend that if you have a therapist, ask for their help during this process. If you don't have one, maybe it is something to consider since lots of changes are coming. As we said, moving is one of the most stressful life events. Most importantly, this is the first step of your new life. Embrace and enjoy the path, because every step that you take are experiences that will make you grow as a person and as a professional. Keep your mind focused on your goal and never forget why you are doing all of this. At the end of the day, it is your dream that you are chasing. If you liked this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram and our blog, links in our bio.